let's move on to our instructions for battle number 2. As you can see, it is the Devious Dewotts and the Riddim Rotoms. Let's get into our first team, who is the Devious Dewotts, led by Apollo Paladin, playing for Doctors Without Borders. Oh. I didn't realize there's two people playing for Doctors Without Borders. That's actually kind of funny. Anyway, Devious Dewotts currently 8th place at 7-6. Looking to increase that record here. Mr. Krabs, String Cheese Man, Goldango, whatever you want to call him, it's just strong at 18-4 here. We see the Dragonite, who's also been doing really well lately, at 9-7. The UU Pokemon, we have the Gyarados at 4-5, and the Scizors at 3-2. The Argumons of this team being the Blissey at 3-4, the Altaria at 1-2, and the Grimmsnarl at 4-4. The NU Pokemon, we have the Oricorio base form, who is at 0-2, the Paldean Tauros at 6-3 base form as well, and the Tyrantrum at 1-2. With the PU Mons being Weezing at 6-5, Manectric at 0-1, Houndoom at 1-1, and Druddigon at 0-2. Their opponents for this week is Riddim. Are the Riddim Rotoms? I don't know, but Riddim Rotoms led by Gelato, playing for the Trevor Project. Currently 11th place at 5-8, looking to get more of an even record before the tournament comes, to get higher on that placements. A really strong team that has been showing up with some pretty wonky strats that it's always been just so fun to watch this team battle. The OU Pokemon being the strongest Pokemon of this team. Well, I say the strongest, but that's not necessarily true. But the Pokemon with the most knockouts on this team. The Garchomp is at 9-8, with the Galarian Slowking at 11-8. The UU Pokemon of the Inteleon at 5-4, and the Pom Pom Oricorio at 6-3. Are we gonna have an Oricorio off? Interesting. Both the Oricorios. Anyway, the RU Pokemon, we have the Klefki and the Grafaiai both at 1-5, with the Farigiraf at 7-5, the Pokemon that was traded, and it has been working out. Wait, I missed a Pokemon. It's the Blastoise at 0-1. I totally missed a section. Blastoise is at 0-1. The NU Pokemon, we have the Jolteon at 4-8, the Dhelmise at 0-1, and then the Farigiraf, who is at 7-5. Again, a Pokemon that was traded a while ago and has been working out really well for this team. The PU Pokemon, we have the Aggron at 5-10, getting some really, really strong knockouts last week. The Octillery and the Greedent each at 1-1, the Zangoose at 0-2. Let's get into the starting lineups of these two teams, why don't we? We see the Devious Dewotts with the Dragonite, with the Gyarados, Mr. String Cheese, Mr. Krabs, whatever, man, Goldango, Blissey, Weezing, and the Grimmsnarl, with the Riddim Rotoms bringing the Farigiraf, bringing the Jolteon, Galarian Slowking, Aggron, Garchomp, and Oricorio. So we do not have the Oricorio off, which, I mean, yeah, the type advantage will be from the electric type because the other one's fire, and fire flying is weak to electric flying. So anyway, let's get started and get through, or not. Let's watch this battle. Devious Dewotts leading with E, with the Lord of Death being led by the Jolteon, or by the Riddim Rotoms. The Thunder Wave is going to paralyze the Blissey immediately, with the switch from the Jolteon into the Twitch Moderator, the Slowking, and the block is going to make the Blissey unable to escape here. The switch from the Slowking into the Aggron, and it switched out, but the Natural Cure is going to get it down. The Superpower is going to do a little bit of chip damage here to E, but not enough. The Dragon Dance being set up by the Dragonite here, but the Avalanche is going to just bonk the heck out of that Dragonite. Gyarados comes in, and the switch from the Aggron into the Oricorio here, with another Dragon Dance being set up. But the Dancer and the Mirror Herb is going to bring the Oricorio to 2 times attack and speed. The switch from the Gyarados into the Weezing. The Revelation Dance is going to do some good damage to the Weezing here. The Revelation Dance is going to hit it again and take down the Weezing. A good prediction from the Riddim Rotoms here. Oh my gosh. The Baton Pass from the Oricorio into Discord Moderator, predicting the Toxic of the Blissey, and the Superpower is just going to bonk the heck out of out of the Blissey. Dragonite comes in, is going to lower the attack, and the Waterfall is going to bring it down to sturdy. with an Avalanche being used, doing some pretty good damage to the Gyarados, with the Substitute then being set up here. Another Avalanche, though, is going to be enough to take down the Substitute. The switch into the Goldango, I love this name, to eat a Heavy Slam, and the Shadow Ball is going to be enough to finish off the Aggron. Minion number 60, the Frigraph, does come in, but the Shadow Ball is immune because of the normal typing. Agility then being set up by the Frigraph here. The switch from the Goldango into the Gyarados, with a Calm Mind now being set up by the Frigraph. Baton passing it into the Garchomp, the Harbinger of Doom, with a Crunch being used. The Rough Skin is going to take it down to 9% HP, and the Flamethrower just to finish off the Gyarados here. The Grimmsnarl comes back in with the Parting Shot, is going to take down the attack stat. And the Goldango is going to still get just bonked by the Goldango. By the Garchomp, I mean. The Thunder Wave, of course, is going to be immune with an Earth Power, doing some good damage against the Grimmsnarl. Another Earth Power is going to outspeed, with a Hammer Arm doing some damage back to the Garchomp here, with the Rough Skin doing some more chip damage. Will it be enough, though? Another Parting Shot is going to lower the special attack. The Earth Power is going to bring it to 1% HP. It will not be enough. The Grimmsnarl falling to the Garchomp, and the Riddim Rotoms with a decisive victory over the Devious Dewotts here. Wow, yeah. that's all I can say. Wow. That fantastic battle. Good games to both of you, though. Again, you never know what you're gonna get when you see Gelato battle. Beautiful play here.